Hello everyone. Today we turn this drab little corner into an inspiring workspace that brings the academia aesthetic to life and gives the cozy feelings of autumn a different look. I'm going to be sharing a different take on fall decor, opting instead for the comfort of the academia aesthetic. With this style, you will see artwork, letter writing materials, candles, sheets of music, and books. Lots and lots of books. I may not be using all of those items I just listed today, but again, I'm doing my own take on this academia design style. This design style takes classical items often found in academic settings and is really just a celebration of the love of the arts. After clearing everything off so we could begin with a blank slate, I'm taking this recently thrifted tablecloth and just going to be using that on the top of the desk here. This really does just already transform the space and just adds that nice texture and little bit of coziness that we will need to achieve this look. Next, we add our layer of books, and I chose books that were all the same tone, so I used some books from my personal collection and books that I've recently thrifted and are now part of my personal collection, and some of them are very vintage, and I just think that is so cool. I also love being surrounded by those stories that I love, those characters that I love, and I just think that is such a special touch to do with your decor. Find things that you love and display them and enjoy them. Now we're going to add in some more layers of our art. So you can use sculptural pieces such as this bust. Then I'm also going to be using candles, so candles, candlesticks, anything that really helps, again, bring out those cozy vibes. Shout out to my sister for this awesome candle that she got me years ago and that I am going to be using in this space. And there it is right there. Has this amazing quote from Oscar Wilde, one of my favorite authors, and it was the perfect colors and smell to use for this space. Now we are moving on to the artwork. I downloaded some digital prints from Etsy and I just went with an academia style and was able to find a little bundle that had tons of great options. I didn't use every picture that the bundle came with, but I just picked my favorites. So I went with flowers, animals, landscapes, and you can see that little portrait over there is actually something that I thrifted recently, so that wasn't a part of the bundle, but I'm just really happy with the way they turned out, and I'm really glad that they just kind of tie everything together. And again, it's things that I love. So bringing things I love into the space and just adding that extra inspiration on the walls. Next, you'll just see a couple of little special touches that I wanted to add to the desk, just really bringing in together things that I love. Again, I know I've said that a bunch, but that really is what this is all about. Some lavender from outside, also a couple of flowers from my butterfly bush that brings all the butterflies to the yard, and it is such an awesome plant. So having those things around, it also smells great, but looks great too, and just adds those special little touches to our scene. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe. Also, I will put up another one of my recent videos, a vintage autumn aesthetic that you can watch next to get more fall decor inspiration. And because yes, I am actually going to sit here, I had to bring the chair back. Maybe you thought, wait a minute, where'd the chair go? Well, I wasn't gonna go out and buy a brand new chair just for this, but I decided to cover up the one that I have, and I had the perfect blanket that my grandmother made me years ago that fit wonderfully over this chair and pretty much disguises it. It's also very cozy, and I'm in love with this space.